Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we have the patch notes for the upcoming patch. We do have the ReZero collab completely confirmed with Rem and Amelia. There's also some other really cool changes in this one, looking like extra ways to get awakened heroes, which they've been doing a great job of increasing that rate of getting them. We don't know exactly how it's going to work. I'll go through the patch notes and then we'll discuss as we go through it. So basically, this patch is coming out like, roughly 24 hours after I pretty much upload this video on the test server. Once again, this is on the test server, so you're about a week behind on the global, about 5 days I think it is normally. While we are updating the game, you will be unable to log in during yada yada yada. Okay, added the new limited crossover event heroes Rem the Demon Maid and Amelia the spiritual arts user, who will be available for trial and purchase from local time 11th of the 4th, which is actually like 6 days away. So we normally get these characters to play with like the day after, but this one is being pushed back. Well, it's normally about, what is it, like it's normally like 12-ish hours after the patch goes, or 15 hours after the patch goes live, that we get the trial versions. But in this one we don't. It is delayed a little bit longer, but at least tomorrow they will be in the game, so we can go in and look at their skills. So that's all right. Players will receive an 85% discount on the first crossover event they purchase. Standard stuff, get the discount on the first one if you're buying them. So definitely start saving all those resources for the exchange. The new heroes Rem and Amelia test play, yeah, so that's the same thing. Once again, it's about 6 days away that we'll be able to try and test this stuff. Added a limited time exchange event that allows players to exchange them, and the event when we can actually exchange them, it looks like it's going to be the 3rd of June when that exchange goes live, if I'm reading that correctly. So gotta wait till June to actually exchange them for free to play. Once again, you can buy them if you want, but on my free to play accounts, obviously we're going to be waiting, but plenty of time. What are we at? So we're at, so you pretty much got 2 months to save. Yeah, that's pretty standard. You should be fine to get both of them. Normally there's no issue if you start saving from when you hear about the collaboration. Should be fine. I know it triggers some people because you can't get stuff. I obviously want to get Mulan with my Challenger store coins and stuff like that. I'm trying to get extra Wukong copies for this swap as well on one of my accounts. So, it does impact it, but hey, Dimensionals is just so free. It's like, just save for them is my opinion. Even if you don't think they're great now, they could also always have uses. So moving on from that, added the bountiful trials for both of them. Once again, coming about 6 days away. New additions and optimizations. Added the adventure, The Encroaching Mist, to the ReZero crossover Voyage of Wonders. So got the crossover Voyage of Wonders like we always have. This one I'm actually definitely gonna read this one because I'm really curious to see how this ties in and what they sort of do with this one. I'm really curious, so we'll have to wait and see. Rem will be a temporary guest in the Noble Tavern. That's not a bad little touch. Rem's tavern skin can be claimed for free during the event. It will be removed from the shelf after the end of the limited use period. So yeah, that one is going to go away. Normally I have contracts and stuff like that for limited things with event with crossovers and stuff like that. So that's cool. Curious to see if it's just Rem in there or if we still have Dolly in the tavern. Not too sure. We'll have to see. This one, so Temporal Rift. So there's a fair bit in this Temporal Rift. Whenever they put this stuff in the patch notes with like Temporal Rift changes, they always like vaguely describe it, but we'll go through it. And there's one big thing in here, like I said at the start, to do with awakened heroes that I want to take a look at. So the new Temporal Rift season will begin on local time, 11th of 4th. Once again, this is test server time. Will be about 5 days past that for global servers, I'd assume. The following changes have been made to the season's event duration, rules, and rewards. Now, they have had a lot of feedback from players saying it's a bit tedious, the grind inside the Temporal Rift and stuff like that, the time consumption's pretty big. So I do know that they were talking about trying to alleviate some of that, make it a bit less time consuming, essentially, is what they were looking at, I believe. So first one, the event period for each season are adjusted to 60 days. Once an event has ended, it will become available again after a period of time. For specifics, please refer to in-game announcements. So we've got to wait and see that in-game announcements. The total number of floors is reduced. We don't know how much by, so we'll have to wait and see. Badge system changes. Hero badges are changed to team badges. Adventurers adventurers are to select the team badges they wish to carry before a challenge. And strengthen the badges during the challenge. So that's an interesting change. I feel like that just simplifies it a bit. The hero badges, it was always just a tedious thing going through all the individual hero badges. So I find the team thing, as long as it doesn't wreck the balance of the mode, I think that's a good change. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's just more simple. Just like going through every character and trying to find optimized. It's just like, it was a bit tedious, but I really like that change. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Added a new adventurer stat, stability. When a player's stability is greater than 0, all their heroes will be in their initial state by default at the start of each battle. So it seems like this extra stat that you get, if you're above 0, it doesn't, like, to me, I'm reading that as it doesn't matter if you lose a hero in the battle, they just go back to full health at the start of the next battle. That's how I'm reading it. I could be completely wrong on that. I always often misread these things, but to me that is a really good quality of life, so that you don't have to like keep going through stages and it's like, okay, one hero dies, I don't want them to die, retry. It's just, no, you clear it, you're good. I don't know how we're going to get this stability and how it's going to work, but I think that's a pretty decent thing to be adding into it in general. I like that change, depending on how convenient it is. When stability value is 0, battles cannot be initiated. So it sounds like it's like a new stamina-based system for it, is what I'm getting at. At the end of each battle, they lose stability based on the battle's outcome. Stability can be restored by the effects of a room. So obviously, to me, if you've got stability, it doesn't matter if your units die. You no longer need rooms to heal them or revive them. So maybe it goes back to stability in rooms. Once again, I'm just spitballing here. I could be completely wrong on this. I do apologize. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are from reading this. Reward updates. So this is a big thing. The new Medal of Courage is added to the Defense Force rewards. It can be exchanged, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, this is the one. I thought this wasn't it, so I was trying to speed through it. But okay, let's refresh. The new Medal of Courage is added to Defense Force rewards. It can be exchanged for additional rewards at the award swap section, such as Awakened Heroes. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So it looks like we're getting a new currency from this, which we're then going to be able to exchange for Awakened Heroes. I mean, just basically sounds like a new shop tied into it that we can get Awakened Heroes. Don't know how long it's going to take. Don't know how easy it's going to be. Don't know how far you have to push through it to make it viable. Don't know any of those things, but just the fact that there is an ability to get Awakened Heroes from a feature like this, I'm liking that they're going to that. Now, the other things we can get is Time Emblems and others. So Awakened Heroes, Time Emblems, and others. Curious to see the income. Curious to see how much we can get at different levels of play. But I think that's a good change. Anything that gives us new shops with new stuff to buy, I'm pretty happy with it, especially when it's from existing features in the game and it's just like we're getting more rewards. I think that's good. That's my thought anyway. Medal of Courage will be removed after the season ends and cannot be accumulated across seasons. So it makes me feel like it's kind of like the new shop in the new... I always forget what the new thing's called, where we kill the bosses, not the Cursed Realm. You guys know the new one. I always forget its name at the moment. But it sounds like it's going to be kind of like that one where, you got to spend all your points and then they go away. Moving on from that, adjust the effects of certain rooms as well as effects of level up consumption and temporal beacon, the XP, yada, yada, yada. The grand hunt is closed. Okay, no more grand hunt. Permanent? Don't know. King's Tower, basically we're just getting extra floors and stuff in the King's Tower. Not too much crazy there. Added the new full draw notification. When an adventurer summons a Celestial or Hypergene or Awakened Hero that can level up to Ascended 5 stars in the Noble Tavern, they will receive a system notification. I guess it's kind of like, I'm guessing, once again, I suck at interpreting these things. I'm guessing it's like what happens in the Stargazer room. You know how it gets the pop-up when they get something? Maybe it's going to put a pop-up when they get a Cell Hypo or Awakened Hero. That's just a guess. Who knows? Could be wrong. Added a new hero union called Whispers and Shadows. And its achievement. Yeah, so Whispers and Shadows. Who do you think that is for a union? I got no idea. Optimize parts of the... Yeah. That's pretty much it. This one actually optimized part of the Dimensional Heroes exchange interface. It just says interface, so it sounds like it's not going to be anything core functionality. I just hope we can go higher on the sliders for specific currencies. I don't know. That's just a kind of hope for me. Let me like exchange more guild coins or something. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it sounds like just a bit of a visual thing. But yeah, I don't know. Whispers and Shadows. Who, like, why can I'm just completely blank on that. So I'll just let you guys tell me in the comments what you think Whispers and Shadows is. But that is the patch notes. Honestly, pretty decent patch. I'm really wrapped about the Temporal Rift changes. Keen to see them. And obviously 2 new collab heroes. Pretty sick. I really like the anime, so looking forward to this one. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.